Alrighty, hello guys. This is a new version of um, Saints and Seduction, which is a much needed improvement over the vanilla creation kit expansion they did with the Shivering Isles, or not the Shivering Isles, but the Golden Saints and Dark Seducers questline. Improves their look, gives 4 custom followers that are custom, doesn't replace anything of the original sort of stuff. Just so much better, so much better. I've changed the way the Golden Saints and the Dark Seducers look. I've given them a proper, like, sort of elven race, but a human complexion. So they look like Daedra. Not so much like pure Daedra, but they don't look like they did the basic game where they look like, I don't know, like a mouldy cheese looking Breton as a Golden Saint and like a sort of purple Red Guard. I think that's a reverse, but anyway. They now have just the custom ones. We'll get to there because we're about to get into that real soon. When the game loads, it's going to turn to a shitfest because this is where you'll find the 4 custom followers, which is 2 Dark Saints, 2 Golden Seducers. Dark Saints, 2 Golden Saints and 2 Dark Seducers. They're the custom followers we'll get into. Now, how you find them and why they follow you is because you'll find them fighting with vigilance, maybe some bandits, and think, oh, this guy's not too bad, we should help him. Or he's not such of a bad mortal. He's kind of killing his own to help us. But I'm not a quester. I just sort of a little event where I thought maybe roleplay that I've helped him kill some vigilance. They're not going to hate me. These are Daedra that are bound to Tamriel, so maybe they walked out the gate 200 years ago and they'll be stuck here for a very long time. I haven't changed or have reset the vanilla bodies and armors back to what they were. Now let's get into it. It's going to start a big fight. There are bandits here, so I don't know. Maybe not. Thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. So, where you want to find them is you want to go Dawnstar, then you want to take a left for at least 100 or so, 150 meters, and there'll be a little bandit camp there with me anyway. I'm not too sure if it's vanilla or if it's part of another mod. And they'll be there. But they kind of get ambushed by vigilance. But yes, so they're custom. They have their own custom body shape, their own custom textures, their own custom armor. I've kind of gone the whole more customization sort of thing with them, to where their chest plate and their skirt is a separate item. So you can, kind of have them, their tits out. So, if you're into that sort of thing, I certainly was, so I did it. The other vanilla ones you'll see spawn, I'm pretty sure I've made their armor playable, so you can still steal their shit and use their shit. It's just a different version of the playable gear. Same thing with the weapons, I'm pretty sure. The weapons are all playable. The race has just seen improvements visually. Also some immersive things, so I'm going to show you these custom followers. I'm going to show you the immersive things I've added to it. So, I should have done too good a technique if I'm run away from the because they'll try and kill me since I'm an Imperial. So, just run west. Probably already started fighting already. Up ahead you can see some combat. They died, just resuscitated. They shouldn't, because I made them quite powerful.
You can't win this.
They spawned a bit late. What? Unless the villagers know they're friends, which they shouldn't be. That was weird. It's like, oh, you guys are here, let's get into this shit. So, why aren't these guys helping? Ah, well, I guess there's always a rivalry between them. Just you now, girls, just you now. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I copied this name from a character in the game.
What do you need? Lead the way.
We'll just use one of each. We'll take.
Need something?
You got so much blood on you.
Lead the way.
Ungodly amount of blood on you. Also got that blood mod recently, which adds blood to the face, which looks cool as shit.
Hi there.
Alrighty, let's see if this whole disable
Lead the
enable
way.
thing works. Because I need you girls to be clean. Why are you sneaking? Disable. Enable.
I'm bored. Nobody wants to lead the way.
Alrighty, so this is what they look like. This is their body shape. I can't, of course, take off the gear because, God forbid, YouTube will crack them at me. So, alright, she should have hair on, but she doesn't. Oh, we'll find out. Because I have to fix this. Of course. Yep, she got her hair. Yep. And yes. So I must have forgot something with her head, but she's definitely got hair. But we'll ignore that factor right now because, yeah. I didn't want to go HGT with them because, you know, it's kind of weird thinking that steel plate breastplates would move, but it's Daedric material, so who knows what it does. Only because I didn't want to like mess around with having, like, say you want to take the chest off. The chest is off. Oh, that was close enough to see a nipple. And of course I can't really get in any angle where I possibly can. Don't turn on me! Shoulders are a separate thing, and there you go. So, also the shoulders are separate too. So you can now make him look a bit like a Hawaiian dancer. Wow, that shoulder plate looks like a dancer. Same thing with the Golden Saints. Now these four are custom, so they will keep their gear. And their body shape and all that sort of stuff. They use a mix between Vengeance texture with the Pride of Valhalla normal maps and the rest of that. So I thought I would do something special where they use a very beautiful skin, but they don't have the normal maps and make it look super beautiful. I decided to give more of a warrior texture behind it. They are, of course, got elven ears, and they are taller. I'm not too sure how taller. Don't want to make them too tall where they kind of become annoying to use. But they are tall, naturally, this Daedra. And yeah, so they got like a human complexion, but they got the elven head. If I remember correctly, in Oblivion they had elven ears. There's also some immersive things, so I'm going to go and get that started and get that all ready, and I will show you guys when I'm there. So, back in a quick tick. It's been a second for you. It's been quite a few days for me. I actually forgot to make this, and I uploaded the mod before I even finished it. This videos, and anyway, so I'm just going to show you the immersive side of this, which what I added, and I got inspired from another mod I saw in the Creation Club content with the Saints and Seducion come out, which made the day Shira Gorath change his eyes for both the Seducers and the Saints. I've done that myself, this mod, and added him some immersive shit because in the base game of Oblivion, it should have been that way, but he had like the Daedric Saint eyes. But Bethesda just didn't do the whole. I'm not even sure it was possible on that engine to where you could have two separate eye colours.
Oh, I couldn't. Goes right
Close on this time. The last time I tried doing this, I was balls and dicks out for everything.
To contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself. A dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius.
I also made him Imperial because
What would the
I
people
think
do
the
without
champion of
you?
Cyrodiil would have been an Imperial, in my
Sing,
opinion,
Smile. Grow
because
old.
Shira Gorath is the champion
Are the
of
best
Cyrodiil.
septum
Anyway, here we go. So
Well,
they
it's
look quite pretty and they're using a unique sort of body. They're not. They'll actually use whatever body you've got. I have put the credits for the Creation Club body slides inside of
butterflies,
the
blood,
description. I have made
a severed head.
mine
Oh,
not be sunk in the Uniboob problem, and the followers will not have that at all. But these girls will use whatever body
As you've said
you
countless
have
times before.
and whatever body you have. So basically,
If you're going to,
shut the fuck up for a second. So
perhaps it's best I take my leave.
I hope you just
A good
shut
day,
up
sir.
for once.
I
Fuck you.
said good day.
Anyway, so base vanilla Golden Saints. They were pretty much just yellow red guards. And if you managed to take their armor off them, they had no body. They had nothing. So now I've given them a body where they will mirror whatever armor or whatever textures and meshes you've got for your base vanilla game. Same thing with the armor, it's default, so if you use a body slide to change the shape of their armor to the body, with the Creation Club's body slide, CBB or even UMP, it'll work. The followers, on the other hand, like I showed you before, have all their own standalone shit. They won't have the Uniboob problem on their armors, because I fixed that. But I changed their race to look a lot better. They do somewhat... They do have a body. I can't obviously show you that here. They are somewhat taller. So I'm going to show you. Now, she's bald because you don't really need to see her hair. But she's got the high elven look, but the Nordic complexion, so she doesn't look like a carbon copy of a high elf. Just got that sort of human face and that elven ears sort of... I don't know. I just didn't want to make it... Now, as you can see, they're quite tall creatures. Because they were in Oblivion, they were tall.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
Shut up, dickhead. And yeah, they're just tall creatures. So they were blue in my previous version of the game, but I kind of looked through a few pictures of Oblivion and I kind of made them a bit more purple looking.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a...
As I'll show you what rude is. Yeah, so I like the look of them. I've given them a different colour palette. For my base vanilla game, I'm using the Pride of Valhalla and CBBE. Didn't want to change them too much because I had to change it at last. I had to make things standalone. I removed KS hair. I added the hairs as standalone on the companions. I removed all the edits I did for their bodies. So I haven't seen a bug yet on the comment section. No one's really grilled me for releasing a bug, which is kind of good. First time. But that won't stay around forever. There's quite a bit of comments in there saying what's the Bethesda hate, or some really good modders made this, and again, it's not Bethesda hate, it's just the laziness and sort of like of Bethesda's mentality. It's their shit is always kind of half done, including their games, and that's just me being tired of it for playing their games for so long. And I know I'm still playing their games, and I'm bitching about it, but you notice these things across the way, and even this mod, like everything was great except the races, and that's the reason the majority of people brought it. Was for the Golden Saint and Dark Seduce races from Oblivion. Because, man, I loved them, man. I was a fucking horny 13-year-old when I first played this, and here they are wearing this skimpy golden armor, and there's looking like angels, and it's like, ah! You know, and like, the only sort of skimpy armor in this entire game, and yeah, it looked fucking smoking hot, but you get them in the base vanilla Creation Club content, and they look like they're fucking half-sucked mangoes. This is a vast improvement. A vast, if this has made you want to buy it, then great. Earns Bethesda some money, and hopefully they'll pull their head out of their ass and actually do an actual proper job sometime sooner or later. That'd be nice. You know, actually finish it and make it. You know, not give us modders an excuse to have to go in there and fix shit, and that's what they gave me, because I did not like the look of the races one bit. They had no body, they looked weird, and the armor wasn't playable. But anyway, I'm talked enough shit about this. To require XP32 skeleton, and of course the Creation Club content, but it's always going to require the Creation Club content regardless. And of course skeleton for the boobies. Because you see him jiggling there somewhat. I had to use HDT armor because I couldn't, because for the followers at least, I separated the shoulder, the chest, and the skirt. So you could wear whatever you wanted. If you wanted to look really skimpy, you could do that, and I just couldn't bounce between. If you're not a modder, you won't understand, but I couldn't have several different bodies and working. It was just a fucking nightmare, so I just decided to bite the bullet and go HDT for the armors, even though they're kind of plated. But anyway, it's Daedric armor, who knows? It's the land of unknown. I hope you guys enjoyed the mod. If this makes you want to buy it, great. If you haven't played the content yet, you've been staying away from it because they look like half-sucked mangoes, then this is a mod for you. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you know any bugs, let me know. I'll sort that shit out. Peace out, fuckers.